Howdy folks, this is John Oakes here with Hankster's Hot Rods here in our Homer City, Pennsylvania location. And today, like we always do, I'm going to go over this new addition to our inventory. Right here beside me, we have this beautiful orange 1973 Camaro Type LT. It is a true LT, so as we go around her, I'll point out, you know, the couple little badges and so forth that that is on this actual vehicle. So starting from front to back, obviously you see the nice kind of bright orange paint there, kind of like a hugger orange. I'm not sure if that's the exact shade, but it is very, very close on this car. And again, it does have some of the black trim on it. Now this is a fiberglass hood. I'm going to assume it is an LT style hood. It is cowl, and it is, like I said, fiberglass. But you can see how well that actual hood does fit. Now when we get to the point where we open up the hood, this is outfitted underneath with a nice set of billet aluminum hinges. We'll show you all that stuff whenever we get to the under hood stuff. Again, on the 73 Camaros here, you've got that, it is an actual split bumper, which is a very popular option on these cars. The front bumpers, the chrome is in excellent condition on these. No pitting, no scratching, very nicely polished up. So again, those front bumpers, very, very nice. The actual wheels and tires on this thing, obviously I think you can see here, these are aftermarket wheels. Now these are aluminum wheels. They are US mags, and again you can see that they do have the black finish here along with some of the polished aluminum there machined out there too. Now as far as the tires go, tire sizes are 245 35 ZR20s, and then on the back are 275 35 ZR20s. Like I said, these are 20-inch wheels aftermarket, but again, the condition of these wheels is in great shape. Our Camaro, it's got the Camaro script here on the front fenders. It also has the 350 badging on it as well, and that is in fact what is inside this car. Again, when we get to going underneath the hood and checking out that motor, we'll show you more of that stuff there. As far as our doors go here, you can see the gaps on the door, not too bad here for a 73. Again, all of your elevations are dead on with this car, and all your body lines all line up really nice on this particular car. It does have the dual color matched mirrors, one on either side, and the driver's side is adjustable remotely. It's got the little lever inside on the door panel there that you can go ahead and adjust that. The glass here on the driver's side, you can see it's got a slight tint to it. No chips, scratches, or cracks anywhere in any of the glass. As we go around the car, we'll show that. As far as this vinyl top goes, super nice vinyl top here, nice and smooth all the way around, even down around the edges where most of the time you'll see a little bit of issues there. This car is super smooth all the way around, as we've already inspected that. You do have the Type LT badging up here on your sail panel, so you'll see that right there. You'll see all of your stitching and so forth. Your seams along that vinyl top are in great shape also. And again, your chrome on your door handles, your glass, and your mirrors, all in great shape. Let's go ahead and open up our door, and we'll take a look inside at the interior. Obviously, you got all black upholstery in here, black carpeting, factory dash. You've got the gauges located in the factory positions, all white face gauges up on the dash. You do have 3 aftermarket gauges right underneath the radio. Those are going to be your oil pressure, water temperature, and voltmeter gauges. You also have an aftermarket AM/FM CD player. Obviously, you can see it's an aftermarket steering wheel there, and that is a tilt column there for getting it, you know, driver adjustability and getting the comfort for each and every driver. As far as the seats go, you can see that the vinyl seats on this car, kind of along the lines of almost kind of like your comfort weave type stuff there, your upholstery, but again, in very nice condition. As you can see, there's no rips or tears. You've got the retractable belts here on on the front seats as well. Center console, automatic. It is a turbo 350 automatic transmission. Door panels, as you can see, those are in great shape as well. Again, your door lock knobs there, your window cranks, even your armrest, really not showing any wear or tear here, in very nice shape. And there's your remote adjust for your mirror there on the driver's side. Before I back out of here real quick, your seals and your weather strips all the way around your window, even down around your door, and you even got the little rubber bump stops, the GM decal, all of that is in great condition on this car. So we'll go ahead and close this up. Again, it shuts very nice. Again, those elevations are very nice all the way around. Everything closes super, super nice. As we come around now, again, you're going to see your rear window here. Again, slightly tinted, no chips, cracks, scratches in that rear glass. Your trim, the bright work around the window and around your vinyl top here, all in great shape. Around the back of this Camaro now, of course, you can see it's got the trunk spoiler with the ears here on either quarter panel. All of your taillight lenses and bezels the whole way across in excellent shape. No chips or cracks there anywhere. And again, that rear bumper, just like the front chrome on the bumpers, they're in great shape. Cleaned up really nice, polished up super great there. No scratches, no pitting whatsoever on the rear bumper. Now I'm going to go ahead and get our key for the trunk. We're going to open our trunk up. First of all, you'll want to look too and see your gaps all the way on your trunk. Again, the trunk fits very well. Let's go ahead and open that up next. Okay, now this trunk is very nice. Has a nice little feature right here. You've got a strut assist trunk rod here. So again, it's going to help control it on the way up. And it's also not going to let it just slam down either. Real nice feature on that trunk. As you can see, the underside of the trunk lid, same orange as the exterior of the car. You even have your little rubber bump stops here that help cushion it whenever you close it. All of your weather stripping around that trunk is in great shape. Again, meets in the center here, and all of your water channels and so forth, rain gutters, those are all in great shape, nice and solid. Inside the trunk, you can see how nice that trunk floor is in there too. Super straight, super solid. You've got your drain plugs all in place where they should be. No patching whatsoever in this trunk that you can see. Done here with the nice trunk paint here, lightly misted in there with that trunk spatter paint. Just a real nice look for this car inside and out. Now we'll close this up. Okay, that's the trunk. It does have the LT badge back here on the tail panel as well. We come around now the passenger side of the vehicle. All of your side marker lights and so forth, all the lenses are in great shape. You can see the condition of the wheels now on this side of the car also. Again, all in very nice shape. Those big 20-inch wheels just gives it a really unique look. As far as the vinyl top on this side now, we just want to make sure we see both sides here. Again, as we come around, super smooth all the way around all the edges, up over your sail panel here. The LT badge right here on the sail panel. Again, your seams on your vinyl top, super smooth, no rips or tears whatsoever. That top is in great shape all the way around. You can see your door gaps here now on the passenger side, on the back side as well as the front. Again, your elevations are in great, they've been adjusted really, really well on this side as well. Door handles and so forth, all in great shape. And again, your glass over here on the passenger side in great shape. Let's open it up now from this side. That way you get to see the interior from both sides. You'll see how nice the door panels are. Again, your door lock knobs, your window cranks, the actual armrest pad here, all in great shape. You can see the seats here as far as the upholstery. You can look at the dash pad on that as well. Everything is super nice in here. No rips, tears, cracks, nothing like that. No fading on the carpeting. Everything looks very, very nice on this car. And again, all of your weather stripping and seals, just like the other side, all intact. No rips or tears in those. In great shape. Again, sealing up from the outside elements on this car. not going to be an issue. Everything closes nice and tight with those nice seals and weather stripping. As we come around the car, again, you've got the matching Camaro script emblem on the fender, the 350 badging there as well. And then we'll just walk our way around now to the front of the car. Now you do have a set of aftermarket headlights in there. These are going to be like an HID style headlight here. Again, these are going to be super visible at night. You're not going to have a problem as far as vision goes. You'll see the front grille area here on the 73 in great shape. There's nothing broken. It's all complete, all intact. You've got your Camaro emblem up here on your front fascia on top there. Underneath, you've got that front air dam in black there too to kind of complete the aero look of the car. If we look up at our windshield, again, it's in great shape. No chips, cracks whatsoever. All of your trim work around there is in great shape too. It does have windshield wipers. They are concealed underneath the hood though. So again, they are there, functional. That way if you get caught in a rainstorm, you're not going to be blind because of the rain. Now, if you bear with me for just a moment, I am going to grab our hood prop rod. Now again, as I mentioned, this is a fiberglass hood. The previous owner for this car elected not to do a set of hood springs on it, and there's a couple reasons for that. One is sometimes you can get them too light where they really don't help too much. The hood will still close on you, you know, if you don't want it to. If you go too heavy with the springs though on a fiberglass hood, sometimes you can cause some bowing here in the hood with the fiberglass, maybe even some cracking and so forth. This car has a very nice set of billet aluminum hinges, but again, we want to open that hood up and we'll use our prop rod just to be on the safe side with everything. So we're going to set that down. We're going to pull our hood latch, get our hand underneath it, and we're going to go ahead and raise her up. We'll get this placed here. Okay. There we go, just like so. So as I said, you can see how nice everything looks underneath this, the engine compartment here. Again, the fiberglass hood, even from the underside, the fiberglass looks really, really nice on this particular car. As far as the hinges go, like I said, beautiful set of billet aluminum hinges here. Again, you've got the billet aluminum polished, like the hood struts here, fender struts, those are a very nice kind of decorative feature underneath here other than what stock would be. As far as the engine itself, this is, like I said, a 350 cubic inch motor. Now, as you can see, it's outfitted with a, I'm not sure if it's K&N, but it's a reusable style air filter. So when that gets dirty, take it off. They make cleaner for it. You can clean it, wash it out, re-lubricate it, stick it back on. Again, very nice feature for air cleaners. It has a Holley double pumper 4-barrel carburetor on it. You can see that there with the dual fuel feed line on it. It even has the fuel pressure gauge built right into that fuel line. Very nice set of valve covers, the kind of the matte black finish there with the Chevrolet engraved in them there, PCV valve, and your vent, your breather over here on the other side. It is a nicely polished aluminum intake there also, and as you can see on the front of our engine here, it has the complete kind of like that front runner assembly here, all done in the polish, the aluminum and chrome and everything like that. Very nice look here, nice serpentine belt system for you, nice and reliable. Now you will notice it does have the AC compressor here. Now it is not hooked up though, it's got the block offs on it, but the compressor is present. So if you did want to ever add air, or if you maybe wanted us to add it for you, just give us a call, email, or send us a text. We'll be glad to get you a quote on adding, you know, getting that all plumbed up for you and getting that working. It's got a set of ceramic coated headers on it. They're shorty style headers, but a full dual exhaust. If I remember correctly, I think it is a full 3-inch the whole way back. And we'll see that when we go underneath the car and take a look at it. It's got this nice chrome radiator cover here on top. Nice aluminum radiator as far as the cooling goes, and it does have a very nice set of dual electric fans, complete assembly back here with the shroud, the vented shroud and everything there. Now as far as brakes and steering and so forth, it is a power steering car, but it does not have power brakes. It's manual brakes, but they have been upgraded. As you can see here, Wilwood master cylinder, a very nice looking master cylinder in here with disc brakes up front, drums out on the back. It does have the emergency brake, all that stuff, all plumbed, all routed, all hooked up and functional. Behind this motor, you've got that automatic transmission. It's a turbo 350 automatic transmission. Rear end to kind of finish out the drive line on this car. It is a 10-bolt GM rear end. However, it's the 8.5-inch ring gear. That's kind of the bigger, more stout ring gear. So it's going to be plenty beefy enough to handle the power that this motor puts down for it. It's got a 373 gear ratio in it also. So as far as I can, think back on the car, I think I've covered just about everything I can from out here. So what we'll do is we'll get this closed up, and like always, we're going to go underneath the car and check out the underside, and then we'll fire the engine up too, so you get to hear what that motor and the exhaust system that this car is outfitted with all sound like. Now, as I briefly mentioned there, with the air, the AC on the car, if that's something you want us to add, finish plumbing up, all that stuff, give us a call. We'll be more than happy to get you a quote. If there's anything else, maybe for this car, maybe for another car that you might be looking at on YouTube that you want something added to, some kind of accessory, anything, whatever it might be, definitely reach out to us there. We'll be more than happy to get you quotes on anything it is that you would want to have done to it. If it's something that we could do, which again, in most cases it is, like I said, we'll definitely get you prices on parts and labor. The other thing quickly to go over is with the retail price on our cars, that is going to include shipping. Most of the time it's enclosed shipping. For this car, that's what it would be, enclosed shipping anywhere within the 48 contiguous states of the United States here. And then it also includes our Hanksters 3-month, 3,000-mile powertrain warranty. So anything that might go awry within the interior of the engine, transmission, and rear end, and again, that means internally lubricated items, all you got to do is reach out to us if you get the warranty with the car, and we'll be more than happy to help you through the process of getting a claim submitted and getting that processed. With that said, we're all done here. We're going to close this up, and then next thing we'll do is go underneath. All right, so here we are once again. We're back in our shop area here with the car up on the lift so we can show you the complete underside of this 1973 Type LT Camaro. So starting with the front, obviously we've got the front air dam here, or chin spoiler here. Right behind that, as I'm looking up, just kind of pointing out exactly what all I see here. Aluminum radiator. Again, that's going to keep everything nice and cool very efficiently here. It's got also a dual electric fan with the complete shroud and everything. Looks really nice. Aluminum pulleys up in there. Again, you got your power steering pump up there that I see also. As we come back here a little further, our cross member looks really, really good on this car. Nice and straight, doesn't look like it's been hit on anything. As far as the suspension here, we've got pretty much just your stock OEM stamped steel components, your upper and lower control arms, those are all stock. It does have the front sway bar, and all the bushings, all the tie rods, ball joints, all of that stuff has all been gone over here to make sure everything's good to go, roadworthy, all greased, maintained as it should be. Suspension on this car, all your mounting hardware, all the bushings for your shocks, coil springs, those are all in good shape. Now this car is, like I said, power steering. We saw the power steering pump underneath here, but it is a manual brake car. Now they have outfitted with a Wilwood master cylinder, disc brakes on the front. To me it looks like just standard kind of GM calipers here. So again, looking for brake pads and so forth shouldn't be an issue issue on this car. Wheels and tires. Now they have upgraded wheels and tires on this, and as we come around the side here, you will definitely be able to tell these are not the original wheels. These are a set of 20-inch US Mags wheels. You can see they got the black finish on them with the machined or polished areas also on them. Again, 20-inch. As far as the tire size here on the front, 245/35 ZR20s on the front, and these are all new tires too, by the way, so tread's going to be excellent on these. Underneath here now, under the center, we'll go over the drivetrain on the car here little by little as I walk back through. So first and foremost, we've got the engine. This is a 350 cubic inch small block Chevrolet engine. Very stout running engine though. Got a good oil pan on it here. It's a deep sump dual kick out oil pan here. So anytime you can introduce a little bit more oil in here, that's going to help everything, keep everything lubricated well, and keep your oil temperatures and so forth down a little bit there with that. Right behind it, turbo 350 automatic transmission here. So our oil pan and our trans pan, as I look all the way around both of those, nice and dry, free from any leaks or drips that I can tell. Transmission also has the flywheel cover on it too, and that's going to help keep any dirt and debris out of that flywheel and possibly, you know, prevent it from chipping a tooth or so forth there. All your tranny lines also, those are nice and dry too as I look at those. Exhaust coming off of this engine. So we have a set of shorty style headers here. It looks like a complete 3-inch dual exhaust all the way back from front to back, including the shorty style Flowmaster mufflers that are on this particular car. As we come back a little bit further, we'll check things out like the transmission cross member here. Again, that's in good shape here. The actual transmission mount itself is in good condition. The output shaft seal on the transmission, that is nice and dry too all the way around. Drive shaft, that's going to be a balanced unit there, going to help keep you know, vibrations down in the drivetrain. And then the frame and the floors. Of course, this is a subframe car, so our front frame section looks very good, nice and straight here. Body mounts and so forth look good on the car. As far as the floors on the car, those don't look bad either. Everything looks good. Looks like, let's see here, it may have had a patch maybe over here, but it looks like they've used the correct metal. Everything is the stamped components. You can see all the stamping lines and everything's been you know, cut out and seam sealed once they laid everything back in there again. All of our fuel lines, brake lines and so forth are run neatly along the bottom of the car as close to the pinch welds as possible, which pinch welds are nice and straight, as well as your rockers here, straight and good and solid all the way back on the rockers. As we work our way back now towards the rear of the car, again, like I said, we do have a set of Flowmaster mufflers. These are really tiny, really shorty style mufflers back here. And then as far as your rear end goes, this is a GM 10-bolt rear. It is the 8.5-inch ring gear. So it is the bigger ring gear for the 10-inch rear end, and it's a 373 gear in here. As far as rear suspension goes, multi-leaf rear suspension. It also has a set of air shocks on it back here, which makes it nice. You just simply use an air hose to raise or lower the rear end of the car, get you the look that you're going after there. Wheels on the back, same thing as up front. They are 20-inch wheels, the US Mags, same size wheel front to back. Tires though on the back though, they've gone a little bit bigger on the tires. So in the back we've got 275/35 ZR20s on those also. Again, all new tires there. It does have the rear sway bar. Again, although being it a very small sway bar, it does have one. And that's just going to kind of help keep this car pinned to the road whenever you're driving it. Should handle really, really good. You can see the exhaust, the tailpipes here. Even though it's all 3-inch, it's still nicely bent up over the rear end housing here and exiting out between the leaf spring and the quarter panels. You can see the fuel tank here in excellent condition. No dents or dings there. The mounting hardware, straps and so forth, those are all in good shape. And from what I can see underneath here, as far as the trunk floor, everything looks to be good and solid on the trunk floor. Looking at fuel lines and such coming back here also, everything looks nice and dry under here. So that is pretty much it for the 73 Camaro on the underside. We'll go ahead and lower this now, go underneath the hood, fire that motor up. That way you'll get to hear what that thing sounds like with this 3-inch dual exhaust and these shorty style Flowmaster mufflers.